Two things I can't never teach you. How to feel when your money go red, and how not to be uber excited when you see the money go deep green. I can't teach you that. The only way you get better at that is going through it.
Hey, what's happening, Trap? This is Tony out here on the West Coast, out here in Oregon. I just had a quick question for you. I've been trapping with you for a while, since 2020, but I just started options in November with you. I took 900, made it all the way up to like 12,000 and some change. But your boy got a little excited, was feeling himself, took a bunch of the money out, and now I'm not like, about 1,700. I was wondering if you can give me a little bit of game on how not to mess up the re-up money at the dice game. Much love. Appreciate you, brother.
OG had all kind of bars up in there, yeah. I said, first of all, OG, let me salute you for turning 900 to 12,000. Let's just salute that right quick. Feel me? OG said, I took it out of there. OG said, Let me get that, fam. OG turned, bro, listen to that. He said, I turned 900 to 12,000.
Because you was talking about it earlier.
I turned 900 to 12,000. I know what he did. Shit, he ain't about to get this back. Shit. I ain't giving him this back. OG said I got a hot 17.
He had a black woman who said nah.
He had a black woman. He got the black woman. Hey, that's the black woman. Hey, get that out of there. You know how much the bills we gonna get? It's a recession out here. Start over with the 900. Matter of fact, you did good with the 9. I'm gonna give you 17. I'm gonna let you keep 17. You feel me? See, that's what the black women do. Get it now. Get the mother. She hit the OG with the motherfucking money. Shout out to the OG, man. I would tell you this, OG, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. That is normal what you did. There is nothing not normal about what you did, right? Because if that's your first introduction to the game, you turn 900 to 12, you realize how easy that was for you. In your mind, the first thing you saying is, I'm not giving him that back. I'm not giving him that back. So I'm not mad at you for that. That's one of the many lessons you will learn on this game. Guess what the other lesson gonna be? When you lose 12,000. That's the other lesson. When you turn a good play to a bad play. That's another lesson. When you turn a good play that you was up on to a negative play. Because you built up the tolerance to endure the downside. It's levels. You're gonna have to keep, you just getting there. That's one of the many lessons that you gotta learn in this game. So I'm not mad at you, OG. The only thing I can tell you is trust the process. Right? Trust the process. And keep playing, long as you keep playing. And when you take the loss, I don't want the loss to discourage you. I want you to revert back to the feeling you had when you hit the 9, when you turn 9 to 12. That's the reason why you keep playing. The feeling that you had when you turn 9 to 12 should be the feeling because you'll never feel that again until you get to a bigger number. Like for me, making $200, $300, $1,000 in a day doesn't, it don't excite me. But when I make the $1 million in this play, I'm gonna be excited. Because watch this, I've now entered another level. Like I've made $600,000, $700,000 on a play before. I just never cashed out of it. But making $1 million on a play is gonna take me to another level. And then when I make $1 million in a day, like every level is gonna excite you, but you gotta keep pushing because you need more levels to keep you excited to play the game. So OG, you did amazing, man. Keep enjoying it, man. If you took the options masterclass, go through it again, but I tell you, it's the two things I can't never teach you. How to feel when your money go red, and how not to be uber excited when you see the money go deep green. I can't teach you that. The only way you get better at that is going through it.
Hey Trap, it's Anastasia. My question is relating to NVIDIA and the upcoming stock split. We are evaluating stock option contracts post the split, but we have concerns about the impact of a gamma squeeze. Also, we've read a few articles involving Elon Musk and NVIDIA, which begs the question if a fraction of the recent growth for NVIDIA is hype versus the fundamentals of the company, like its stellar earnings release it just had. How should we take all of these factors into consideration when lining out our next moves and our strategy? I would really appreciate your perspective on that. Thank you.
Oh, come on, Skin. Come on, Skin. Come on, Queen, with the good skin. First of all, man, thank you and husband for just locking in, tuning in, getting that information from us. I would say this. Every company has a little bit of hype added into it. Every company has that. We already know with the stock split. So let me say this too, if y'all already have stocks in it, only thing gonna happen is your contracts will split, so don't worry about that. There will be a downside to it. It will 100% have a little downside because that's what happens. After companies split, you're gonna get this rush of people that wanna buy it as soon as it splits because they think that it's cheaper. They think because it's not cheaper, but it's more cost available. But it's not necessarily that it is cheaper, but you'll have a bunch of people that will disregard that, so they're gonna flood in it. So the stock probably will pop. I think it will pull back a little bit, but I don't think that it is nothing to scare you of it. Tesla doesn't make that much up of NVIDIA's production, so that won't harm them on the consumer. So I don't think you need to worry about that too much. I think you stick to what you know about the fundamentals. What I will say is, like we talked about earlier, I think this is just, same with Peter, I'm in agreement that this is probably the beginning of what they're doing. He's setting the tone. He's setting the tone so high. And it's like every time they set a higher bar, he exceeds it at what they're doing. And as of right now, earnings and revenue are continuously skyrocketing. So I think you have time for that play. I think the play will reward you. I wouldn't add nothing new in it. Because the split is next Monday. I will wait. I will let it. If you got something in it already, I'm good. If you have the split or you don't have the split, I'm not saying that, but I will say is after it splits, it 100% will pull back a little bit to give you a better price, but it depends on how much it runs between now and the split. Like, we already know what's going on. It just hit another all-time high. It can be $1,200 by the time it split. You know what I'm saying? So a pullback gonna put it right back where it's at today. So that's kind of what you're dealing with. I hope I answered that the best way I could, Queen, without trying to make you, try to give you some sustenance around what we just asked. Great question though. Let's go, son. Let's go, Tudor.
Hi, Trap. My name is Anthony. I'm 9 years old.
I'm Andrew. I'm 10 years old, and we have a question for our Roth IRA. My portfolio has been performing well, but I'm wondering what you see with Tesla. It's the only stock that is down in my account. What do you see with Tesla's future?
My question is, I'm learning about options with my dad. I see their potential. Do you suggest investing in options in my Roth IRA?
Thanks, Trap.
The thanks Trap at the end joint was in harmony and everything. Thanks, Trap.
Thanks, Trav.
I was about to make a remix.
Nah, bro. First of all, man, that's so dope right there. Like, I love that right there. So first I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Dad. I don't know if Mom's there, right? But they mentioned Dad, right? So shout out to Dad. But if Mom's there too, shout out to Moms. I want to say shout out to Dad because you gotta teach him young. Shout out to my dog in here right now. He got my little protege right there. You feel me? Shout out to that, man. I just admire the fact that that we are, as a brand, a part of parents who are now teaching their kids about this game. I want to say that. I want to say that is exciting. That is exciting when I see that. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's get into it. We got Tesla in the portfolio. I still like Tesla as a brand. And a Roth IRA is a great place for it. I wish you would have told me what the other one. I would have been what's what I'm looking for here? Ecstatic to hear how that Roth IRA is built out, right at that age. I would have been excited to hear what else was in that portfolio, especially to say that Tesla is the only thing not performing well. That means you got some bangers up in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's exciting. I will say this. My only concern is with Tesla is if they don't give him this money on the 13th, how will that reflect his behavior as a CEO with that company? You feel me? Like, he's always about building another brand. I like Tesla. I own a lot of it. My daughter owns a lot of it. I don't worry about it at all. But I am concerned with him not getting the $56 billion. And what does that do? How does that make him, you know what I'm saying, react? Because he can be a live wire. He gonna do what the hell he won't do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of cautious of that. I'm interested in seeing how he plays that after that. So I'm not gonna say I'm super confident because I'm aware of who the CEO is of a company. I'm aware of who he is as a CEO. I'm aware of the power that he has, and I'm also aware that he, what's the word they say? You move to the beat of his own drum. So I'll say that. As far as the other youngin who playing the options game, I would say make sure Dad knows, and if Dad can guide you, I'm okay with that if you understand how to play the buy and hold game. I'll tell you what, if you can break down a company, that's my challenge to you. My challenge to you is to do another 1-800-TRAPPER hotline, and you break down a company for me in your hotline call. If you break down a company for me in a hotline call, give me a price for that company, explain to me why you buying it, and give me the fundamentals, I will give you my answer about you doing options in Roth IRA. That is a pact between me and you. Let's go.